Hey everybody, Michelle with Michelle's Frugal Living here, and thanks for watching my videos. And Saturday morning, time for a little chat about my getting healthy, changing my diet, eating better. Okay, so I thought I'd give you an update for me and my man and how it's been going. But first, I did go to the farmer's market this morning, and they were having some kind of a walk thing going on, and I had to park really far away, which forced me to walk more today, which was good. It's a nice morning. It's like 65 degrees, and it just felt like fall when I went outside today, but I know summer's still here. So anyways, it's a really nice day. And I probably walked more than a mile today, which was really good. So anyways, I didn't get a lot at the farmer's market. I got some cherry tomatoes. I just picked tomatoes out of my garden this morning, and I still have bell peppers coming on and everything. So but I did pick up an eggplant. Last week I was talking about how everybody had eggplants, and it's been a long time since I've eaten one, and I didn't like it. And anyways, Miss Empty Nester mentioned on my video last week that I should just stir fry it and eat it that way. And so that's why I thought I'd try it. I'd give it a try. So anyways, got me an eggplant. Yeah, so thought I'd do an update on my weight loss. So I weighed myself this past week, and I'm gonna say I'm down 22 pounds now, and maybe a little more by now. It's been a few days since I weighed myself, but I think I'm doing really great. And yeah, I think it's really noticeable. You know, you get to this point and it's like more noticeable that you've lost weight. My face has gotten slimmer, and I think it has, my neck and my arms and my hands. It's like, and my feet, my lower legs, my thighs have shrank, and my stomach has shrank some. But I think the belly fat is like the hardest thing, and it takes, I think it, like, your body like takes off the fat in other places before it does does the belly too much, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, I just wish my belly, it has shrank, but because certainly I'm wearing my size 14 jeans again. I guess I never threw out my jeans, even though I gained weight, and I started wearing 16s. And because one day I said, like, I'm gonna shrink, I'm gonna get smaller again. And so that's the way I am. So funny thing is I'm sure that I still have some size 12 jeans. We'll see. I'm hoping. That's, now I've gotten to the point that I've lost enough. I can get back in the 14s. I really believe I can get into the 12s again. And so we'll see. And I'm not like pushing it. I'm not trying to make it happen really fast or whatever. And it might take me, till the end of the year. But I really think I could do it. Like, the rate I'm going, I should be in a size 12 again by the end of the year. So it'll just be a matter of time. So I'm happy about that. I'm also happy for my man. So I weighed myself, and so I was like, here, why don't you weigh yourself too? And it has been, back since the beginning of the year that that he's really weighed himself, whatever, that I'm going to be talking about, because that's where I'm basing my weight on, where I was back at the beginning of the year. And he's lost over 30 pounds, and he has not even been trying like I have. And it's just incredible that he was able to do that. He still eats ice cream at 11 o'clock every night, and and he drinks fruit juice. But I wanted to talk about what he's done and how he's been able to do it, and the fact that he's lost weight. So he's getting the benefit from me, because I'm not bringing the junk food around and in the candy and stuff like I had been. So that got cut out. I stopped drinking soda, and he started cutting back on it. But now he doesn't. He was drinking, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 cans of soda a day, plus drinking fruit juice. Probably like, 2 10-ounce glasses at least a day of just fruit juice or whatever. And there's a lot of calories in that. He won't give up the juice. But what he's been doing is like I said, he's cut out the soda. He maybe has a can. I don't know. He doesn't drink it in front of me too much. But actually, I've gotten to a point where it doesn't bother me. But he's been conscious of that, in knowing that I was trying to cut back and not eating certain things in front of me, or if I told him, well, I'm not eating right now, he'll like, not eat in front of me at all. And then, but he's been like doing a half a glass of water and putting some juice in it. So he's been watering down the juice. So he's not drinking as much juice, which is really great. And so I think between that and, just the calorie load that he was getting from the juice and the soda is just incredible, and the candy. So, because he used to eat Reese's and Snickers are his favorite, and everything. So I think he has cut back on the Pop-Tarts, although he still has them. I got him some. I'll still buy him some Pop-Tarts because he's doing that. But I think like he's really seen this dramatic weight loss in himself, and because his pants got too big, and he's having to shift back down to his. He was almost gonna, like, have to wear 38s, and now his 36s were completely tight on him. He has some 38s that fit him better, and so now he's got to go back to 34s. His waist has shrunk. It's dramatic difference. And his face and his neck is just like totally shrunk down. It's just totally visible with him and losing that much. And he said, he can look down at his feet now, stand up, and he can see his feet again, which he hadn't. His belly had stuck out that much. So, and he told me that the other day that he had just been getting depressed, knowing how much weight he had been putting on. It had just been getting him down, and I had kind of seen it, but I didn't realize that it was necessarily his weight that was causing him that. But he says he just feels so much better, and that it's totally been worth it in like what I've been doing. So, and actually this the past 3 days, yesterday, he stopped his fast. He used to, like, long before I knew him. He used to be a vegetarian. He said he just ate raw fruits and vegetables, and that's all he ate. And he would fast once a week for, like, over the weekend. Every weekend he would do these several day fasts and stuff like that. So anyways, I guess this week he decided he was going to fast again, and I don't know if he thought about how long he was going to do it for, but he ended up for like 2.5 days. And so the last 2 days we've been putting a water heater in my house, and let me tell you, he was hangry, and I was just like, his nerves were on edge because he hadn't eaten for 2 days, and it was just like, he was just drinking water, and it was not a good time for him to decide to do that, knowing that we were going to be doing that work. But we got it done, and we survived it. So anyways, and this last week has just been screwed up for me because I've been off work for a couple of days, and I don't know, I had other stuff going on, and it's just like I've totally like screwed up my whole eating pattern this week. It's like I've not been on any kind of regular eating. I just kind of was like, okay, I'm hungry and I need some food, so it's just like just been messed up. So, and then with him doing his fasting, and then, so here I am not wanting to eat in front of him and everything. So, anyways, we're both doing really great with this. So, if you hadn't been watching my videos and you're just curious of what I have been doing, I cut out wheat, and I did this slowly over some months, so I wasn't doing it all at one time. I was just trying to, make it more sustainable and not go cold turkey, right? Because that just makes it really hard. So I started cutting out wheat products, everything, pasta, and let me say grains totally, rice and stuff like that. Okay, so cutting that out, started cutting back on the sugar, giving that up, cutting out processed foods, and certainly changing what I was drinking, because I was drinking at least 1 can of soda a day, sometimes 2, sometimes 3. So cutting that out, I drink a tea with no sugar, and I drink water. and that's what I drink. Occasionally I'll have a little bit of juice, but it's very rare. I have been with dinner. I've been I got some lemons and just been squeezing the juice out of a lemon into a tall glass of water, and so I haven't making my own lemonade that way. Don't need to put any sugar in it. It doesn't. It's kind of funny when you get off of sugar, things don't taste. I mean, I don't feel like I need the sugar in the lemonade. I don't need to do that. So, yeah, just cutting back on sugar totally. It's just like, and I haven't cut it out. Let me tell you that. So, yeah, cutting out processed foods, wheat products, rice, and starchy vegetables, corn and potatoes. It's been a long time since I've had any. It kind of makes me sad still. Yeah, just eating more meat and fresh vegetables. I don't have a problem with eating frozen vegetables or canned vegetables, but right now during the summertime, there's a lot of fresh produce, local produce, so that's what I'm eating right now. And just making stir fry. So basically when I have a meal, I pick a protein to eat, pick some kind of a fat. So I'll have olives, I'll have olive oil dressing on my salads if I'm having salad. I eat avocados. Eggs are a good source of a fat and a protein. So I'm eating a lot more eggs, and then I'm, either I'm having salad. I usually eat raw vegetables for lunch, and then at dinner I'll like make a stir fry of vegetables, whatever I have. It doesn't even matter. And I'll just stir fry them in some oil, olive oil. I also I cook bacon and I save the fat off of the bacon, and I'll use that to fry things, to cook things. And I eat fish and pork and chicken and turkey and whatever. I think I'm going to make a meatloaf, and I make meatloaf with sausage and turkey. And someone asked me, they said, well, don't you put breadcrumbs in that or something? I do, but I don't feel like it's not a lot, so it's not bothering me that I put a little bit breadcrumbs. My mom always used oatmeal, so sometimes I put just instant oatmeal in there in the meatloaf to bulk it up. But you could make meatloaf without that. You could totally leave it out, and I think it'd come out just fine. So but yeah, I don't need sauces anymore. Like when I have chicken or pork chops, I don't need to put barbecue sauce on it, but I can if I want to. But it's just like sauces in general have a lot of extra sugar added to them and everything else. So cutting that out, I think has helped a lot. So pretty much I'll use salad dressing, and I will use mayonnaise because, sometimes I might make tuna salad. But I like the Kraft mayo with olive oil in it. It's really good. I found that, whenever they brought that out on the market, and that's pretty much, my man likes it the best too, so that's what we go in for. I mean, switching from Miracle Whip, if you read the labels of Miracle Whip compared to the mayonnaise, the real mayonnaise, there's a big difference. So yeah, those are the things that I've been doing, and just changing my diet. And my man, he hasn't been picking up any extra exercise or anything like that, and he has dropped so much weight because he started getting the benefit from me just because I was bringing different food into the house, cooking different things for dinner. We don't go out and have fast food anymore. It really helped him because Taco Bell quit serving the gorditas. They don't have gorditas anymore, and he would all the time just stop there and have gorditas and a Pepsi or whatever, and getting him off of that and eating something that's better for him, I think has really affected him. And when I first started doing it, I want to say I didn't talk to people about it when I first started. It was kind of one of those things. It's like, if I fail, I don't want people to know that I tried and be like, oh, it hasn't worked out for you, that kind of thing, and didn't want to talk about it. So for, months, it hasn't been that long that I've been talking about this here on my YouTube channel. I've been wanting to I just couldn't find the words to talk about it, I guess. And I think it's helpful to talk about what you're doing. You know, once I started feeling results, seeing results from it, it became easier to talk about. And now it's gotten a little more obvious that I've been losing weight, and you know, and everything. So I think it's helpful to talk about it and find somebody that you can talk to about wanting to lose weight, and you know, maybe they can give you some encouragement and that kind of thing. But yeah, I hope some people are getting some benefit from me listening to me talk about what I've been doing. And yeah, I'll still talk about it. So, because I still, you know, another 20 pounds. Actually, I'm looking at where I'm at now. 15 pounds more might be more reasonable for me. I don't know where my body's going to find its set weight at, but 20 pounds might be a lot. Like I can't imagine. I can imagine doing it, having it happen, but sustaining that low for me. I'm not a short person. I'm 5'9". I peaked out at 5'9". I don't know. Maybe I'm shrinking in my old age now. So you know, getting down to 150 pounds would just be like, well, that would be another 25 pounds off, and I just think that would be just too much. So I think I would look really thin. Anyways, but we'll see. Okay, yep. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.